Hi guys, my name is Paul Yanoni and I'm going to be talking to you guys about the business situation on pages 154 to 157. To start off, it talks about the business to business or B2B. There are three categories to focus on. Those three categories are new buys, modified rebuys, and straight rebuys. Most universities establish a purchasing agreement with their sports apparel manufacturers. When I was reading this section of the chapter, I thought of Oregon because they're a well-known university when it comes to football, and I mean, as you can see on these images, they have pretty cool uniforms. And I mean, if you guys aren't aware, um, Oregon would pretty much have a different uniform every game that they played throughout the football season. And I was reading an article that said that Nike isn't going to continue to support Oregon Athletics financially just because of the fact that they said that they're um, like a disappointment because especially for the football team they make it all the way to the till the end and then they blow it. So they don't want to be affiliated with that. Nike doesn't. And so it also said that Oregon is now going to Under Armour sports apparel for their athletics. So, I mean, colleges like Oregon or like schools like Ohio State, Alabama, those type of schools don't really have to worry about getting picked up by a big name sports apparel company because of their success as a team. It also talks about small universities. So small universities have to decide which sports apparel company they want to approach. They need to find someone that will sponsor multiple sports teams, some being women's soccer, men's basketball, etc. And I mean, I thought about Highlands because, I mean, although we're not an extremely small university, we're not as big as, I mean, those schools that I previously mentioned, like Oregon and those schools. As it says in the book, buyers and designers recognize the significant value of this relationship, which occasionally prompts buyers to purchase a few items from a designer, even if those items do not exactly fit the store's core customer taste. So next is a modified rebuy, which is the second category that I spoke of in previous slides. And this is when the buyer has purchased a similar product in the past, but has decided to change some specifications, such as the desired price, the quality level, customer service level, options, and so forth. So they gave an example in the book on page 157 that says Ohio State University sports department might ask Adidas to modify the specifications for its basketball shoes after noticing some improvements made to the Adidas shoe used by the University of Michigan. And the last category is a straight rebuy. And what that pretty much consists of is when the buyer or buying organization simply buys additional units of products that have previously been purchased. So, for example, athletic tape. I mean, I grew up pretty much in athletics, and I know that I mean you're prone to getting injured. I mean, it's not something you could pretty much avoid. And weights. I mean, if schools don't have weights in their weight room, the athletes aren't gonna produce like they're wanting them to. So that would be these would be two examples of what additional products they'll have to purchase in order to have a successful sports to have successful sports teams. And I believe that's it. Thank you guys for listening, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And